Welcome to 24 News TV. My name is Ruth Ogo. Nigeria's Minister of State Education Emeka Nwajuba says Nigerian youth are focusing on the wrong thing with constant protest across the nation. The minister says instead of concentrating on ways to be creative to become employers of labor, they are protesting against policies the government made aimed at making the nation better. The minister said this in Abuja on a lecture on Nigeria's democratic journey in the last 22 years, organized by the National Youth Congress in Abuja. Nwajuba said the country has moved better and faster under the current administration with the giant strides of President Muhammadu Buhari.
In all my examination of almost all our schools, we have every equipment. We have everything that is procurable. Nigerians have procured everything. But to use it, you can't. Transform one form of matter to another. The molecular value of XYZ versus the molecular value of XYZ in a compound equation for the solubility to happen in XYZ, nobody wants to regenerate a new product. And we are all learning. All of us, every type of school we have gone. Every handful school in Birmingham, all the handful schools they have gone, we have done 12 of them and come back. So we trivialize our national development effort, and it is honestly unacceptable.
President of the National Youth Congress, Blessing Akin Losotu, highlights major challenges prevailing the country which requires urgent attention.
Experience teaches that the most critical moment for bad government is the one which witnessed their first step towards reform. The need, therefore, to take the step needed for reform of our dear country, Nigeria, stated the ideals behind the organizations of ourselves as young Nigerians in a manner that we hold in view the mandate of our impaired democratic system.
A court has granted bail to a popular Nigerian actor, Olarawaju Omiyinka, popularly called Baba Ijesha, accused of sexually assaulting a teenager. A Lagos State High Court in Ikeja granted Baba Ijesha bail on Thursday afternoon in the sum of 2 million naira with two sureties. A Lagos High Court in Ikeja granted Baba Ijesha bail on Thursday afternoon in the sum of 2 million naira with two sureties. The actor was arraigned before the Special Offences Court in Lagos on the charges of sexual assault, indecent treatment of a child, and sexual assault of penetration. Judge Taiwo says bail is a constitutional right and not discretionary right. She says granting him bail is to release him from custody of the law and entrust him to appear for trial when required. Wife of the governor of Osun State, Kafiyat Oyetola, said the current increase in the prices of food item is a clarion call for all to embrace agriculture to enhance food security in the country. The Osun State's First Lady said the submission was speaking at the Osogbo during an employment program organized through Ileri Oluwa Development Initiative to encourage women in agriculture. Our correspondent Adeniyi Ademola compiles this in his report.
With the present economic challenges, improving and boosting agricultural sector is one of the greatest targets of the Governor Oyetola's led administration. Wife of Osun State Governor Kafayat Oyetola, reacting to the scarcity of foods and recent increase in price, says it has become so alarming and the right time to deal with the issue is now. She said agricultural sector has always been the main pillar for the sustenance of humanity, noting that the current prices of foodstuffs in the market has necessitated the need for women to complement male counterparts for massive production of food.
The agricultural sector has always been the main pillar for the sustenance of humanity. Here in Nigeria, the current food situation has made this more of a need for us. The prices of foodstuff in our markets demand that we produce more food for our people. The situation has underscored the fact that there is no time better than now to return to the land. We must guarantee food security for our people.
Speaking, Governor Gboyega Oyetola said the initiative will not only empower the beneficiaries but will provide jobs, mitigate food insufficiency, and enhance the development agenda of his administration. Governor Oyetola described the initiative as future-oriented program, promising that his administration will set up a committee to ensure its judicious implementation for general prosperity and stability of the state.
The rest of delivering food sufficiency is on in Osun. and shall continue to be pursued with vigor. It is a collective responsibility which all of us must engage in so that our goal of achieving food security and making agriculture the mainstay of our state can be achieved.
The agricultural intervention, which is the second phase, will enable beneficiaries to enjoy various farm inputs such as cash crop seedlings, cassava stems, poultry input, and other benefits.
The Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development on Thursday disclosed the commencement of training for 2,000 cassava farmers in the 9 states, including the Federal Capital Territory (FCT). The initiative is aimed at boosting cassava value chain activities and create new innovations in the cultivation of the commodity. A director in the Federal Department of Agriculture, Hajiya Kamira Babangida, said this in the Ilorin, capital of Kwara State, while speaking at the essence of the training and distribution of 60,000 cassava planting materials to the 9 benefiting states. The states include Ogun, Oyo, Kwara, Kogi, Nasarawa, Edo, Rivers, Kano, and Katsina, with over 10,000 planting materials already have been distributed to farmers in the FCT. According to Babangida, the cassava planting materials distributed to farmers are of high quality, which is also high yearning and early maturing time and resistance to pests and diseases. Meanwhile, the distribution train has moved to Kwara, Kogi, Ogun, Oyo, and Rivers State. The Lagos State Police Command has arrested 21-year-old Chidinma for allegedly killing Chief Executive Officer Super TV Usfio Ataga in the Lekki area of the state. The state commander of police, Hakim Odumosu, says Chidinma is an undergraduate of the University of Lagos, adding that she has confessed to committing the crime. Chidinma was paraded at the police command headquarters in Ikeja on Thursday, while the owner of the rented apartment, Ataga's account has been blocked to prevent further withdrawals from it by those seeking advantage of his untimely death to deplete the account. On the foreign scene, a high rescue operation in the Miami-Dade country, Florida, is going on after a 12-story residential building practically collapsed, killing at least one person. Rescuers are combing the rubble, searching for any trapped survivors, and were seen pulling a boy out alive. Images from the surface north of Miami Beach showed a pile of debris in the one side of the building. At least 8 people have been injured. The collapse is said to have occurred at about 2 o'clock, and it's unclear how many people were inside the building at the time. Governing body of UEFA says the away goal rule in the European club football is to be abolished from the start of next season. The rule, used since 1965, makes a winner to be decided on a 2-leg game by favoring the team that scored the most away goals. On aggregate at the end of the scored leg will instead go to extra time and potentially penalties. UEFA Club Competition Committee made the proposal in May, and it has now been approved by the body's executive committee. And that's the wrap for the news for this evening. Kindly subscribe to our social media handles for up-to-date news and information. Our YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. My name is Ruth Ugu. Thank you very much for listening this evening.
Yeah, this news.